Self-worth is a deep-seated belief in one's own value, abilities, and potential. It's essentially how you feel about yourself. When you have high self-worth, you believe you're deserving of respect, love, and success. Understanding and enhancing your self-worth can significantly impact your personal growth and development. Here are 12 strategies to understand your self-worth. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would a friend. Avoid self-criticism and focus on self-encouragement. For instance, when you make mistakes or face challenges, be gentle with yourself. Instead of berating yourself, offer words of encouragement and understanding. Here are some practical ways to treat yourself with compassion, kindness, and understanding. When you make mistakes or face challenges, be gentle with yourself. Instead of berating yourself, offer words of encouragement and understanding. Listen to your needs. Pay attention to your physical and emotional needs. If you're feeling tired, take a break. If you're feeling stressed, practice relaxation techniques. Avoid negative self-talk. Notice when you're engaging in negative self-talk and replace it with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, "I'm so stupid," try saying, "I'm learning and growing from this experience." Acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. This helps reinforce positive self-belief. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. This helps reinforce positive self-belief. Here's a simple example of celebrating a small achievement. Let's say you've been working on a difficult project at work. After a long week of effort, you finally complete it successfully. To celebrate, you could treat yourself. Enjoy a delicious meal at your favorite restaurant or indulge in a sweet treat. Take a break. Step away from work and do something you enjoy, like reading a book, watching a movie, or taking a walk in nature. Acknowledge your accomplishment. Write down your achievement in a journal or share it with a friend or family member. Set a small goal for the future. Celebrate your success by setting a new, achievable goal for yourself. Remember, even small victories deserve recognition. Celebrating your achievements can boost your motivation and help you stay focused on your goals. Self-care is any activity that you do to take care of your physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual health. Here are some self-care examples. Physical self-care. Getting enough sleep, eating healthy food, regular exercise, and practicing good hygiene. Mental and emotional self-care. Spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness or meditation, talking to a friend or family member, and seeking professional help if needed. Spiritual self-care. Spending time in prayer or meditation, connecting with your values and beliefs, and volunteering or helping others. Social self-care. Spending time with loved ones, joining social groups or clubs, and saying no to commitments that overwhelm you. Remember, self-care is about finding what works best for you and making time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Don't put unrealistic pressure on yourself. Set achievable goals and be patient with your progress. Set achievable goals that align with your values and abilities. As you accomplish these goals, your self-worth will increase. Here's an example for setting realistic goals as a college student. A college student named Alex is struggling to maintain good grades. He's overwhelmed by the workload and feels constantly stressed. To improve his academic performance, Alex decides to set some realistic goals. Here's how he approaches it. Alex identifies the problem. He realizes that he's spending too much time socializing and not enough time studying. Sets specific goals. Instead of a vague goal like study more, he sets specific goals. Study for at least 2 hours per day. Complete all assigned readings before class. Attend all lectures and take detailed notes. He breaks down goals. Alex breaks down his larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Schedule specific times for studying each day. Use a planner to organize his assignments and deadlines. And find a quiet study space where he can focus. Sets deadlines. Alex sets realistic deadlines for completing assignments and studying for exams. Tracks his progress. He uses a to-do list to track his progress and stay motivated. He rewards himself. For every goal he achieves, Alex rewards himself with a small treat or activity he enjoys. By setting clear, achievable goals and breaking them down into smaller steps, Alex is more likely to stay motivated and improve his academic performance. Forgive yourself. If you make mistakes or have regrets, learn from them and forgive yourself. Holding on to guilt or shame can hinder your self-worth. Here's a scenario of forgiving yourself for a past mistake. Imagine you made a mistake at work that caused a significant inconvenience for your team. You felt guilty and ashamed about your error, and it weighed heavily on your mind. However, you've learned from the experience and taken steps to prevent it from happening again. Forgiving yourself without regret, shame, and guilt. 1. Acknowledge your mistake. Recognize that you made a mistake, but don't dwell on it. Acknowledge the error without self-blame. 2. Learn from the experience. Identify what you can learn from the situation. What could you have done differently? How can you prevent similar mistakes in the future? 3. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Instead of focusing on your mistake, focus on your efforts to learn and grow from it. 4. Let go of negative emotions. Understand that regret, shame, and guilt are natural emotions to experience after making a mistake. However, holding on to these emotions can be harmful. Practice mindfulness techniques or talk to a friend or therapist to help you release these negative feelings. 5. Focus on the present and future. Rather than dwelling on the past, focus on the present and future. Think about the steps you're taking to move forward and improve. Remember, forgiving yourself doesn't mean you're condoning your mistake. It means you're letting go of negative emotions that are holding you back. By forgiving yourself, you can free yourself from the burden of guilt and focus on creating a positive future. Identifying your strengths, talents, skills, and abilities. Here are some effective ways to identify your strengths, talents, skills, and abilities. 1. Reflect on past experiences. Think about your accomplishments. What have you achieved in the past? What were the key factors in your success? Consider challenges overcome. How did you handle difficult situations? What strategies did you use? Analyze feedback. Think about the positive feedback you've received from others. What do they appreciate about you? 2. Seek feedback. Ask trusted friends and family. What do they see as your strengths? Inquire with mentors or colleagues. They may have insights into your abilities that you haven't considered. Consider performance reviews. If applicable, review your past performance evaluations for feedback on your strengths and areas for improvement. 3. Take personality assessments. There are many free online personality tests that can help you identify your strengths and preferences. Consider consulting with a career counselor for a more in-depth assessment. 4. Try new things. Explore different activities. Experiment with new hobbies, classes, or volunteer opportunities. This can help you discover hidden talents or skills. Step outside your comfort zone. Challenging yourself can reveal unexpected strengths and abilities. 5. Identify your values. Consider what's important to you. Understanding your values can help you align your strengths with meaningful pursuits. Reflect on your passions. What activities or topics truly excite you? These may be areas where you have natural talents. 6. Keep a strengths journal. Document your successes. Regularly note your accomplishments and the skills or abilities that contributed to them. Reflect on your strengths. Periodically review your journal to identify patterns and recurring themes. By actively exploring and identifying your strengths, talents, skills, and abilities, you can gain a better understanding of yourself and make more informed decisions about your career and personal development. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend time with people who uplift and support you. Avoid toxic relationships that can erode your self-esteem. Here's a scenario of what a supportive circle of friends is like. Sarah was feeling down about her recent job loss. She was worried about her financial future and unsure about her next steps. One evening, her best friend Emily invited her over for dinner. Emily's other friends, Ben and Maria, were also there. During dinner, they listened attentively as Sarah shared her concerns. Emily reassured Sarah that she would get through this difficult time. Ben offered to help Sarah update her resume. Maria suggested looking into networking events in their city. Over the next few weeks, Sarah's friends continued to support her. They helped her practice interview skills, offered advice on job applications, and cheered her on as she pursued new opportunities. With their encouragement, Sarah eventually landed a new job that she was excited about. The key points are active listening. Sarah's friends listened attentively to her concerns, showing that they cared and understood her feelings, offering support. They offered practical help and advice, demonstrating their willingness to assist her. Positive reinforcement. Sarah's friends provided encouragement and reassurance, helping her maintain a positive outlook, building a strong network. By surrounding herself with supportive friends, Sarah created a strong network that helped her navigate a challenging time. When negative thoughts arise, challenge them with evidence of your worth and accomplishments. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Here's a scenario for overcoming self-doubt. Mark was applying for a new job that he was really excited about. However, as the interview date approached, he started to doubt his qualifications. He began thinking negative thoughts like, "I'm not good enough for this job, and I'm going to fail the interview." To challenge these negative thoughts, Mark recognized the negative thoughts. He became aware of the self-doubting thoughts running through his mind. Instead of accepting these thoughts as truth, he questioned their validity. He asked himself, is there any evidence to support these beliefs? Mark then challenged these thoughts with evidence. He focused on his past accomplishments and positive feedback he had received. He reminded himself of his skills and experience that made him a strong candidate. Instead of dwelling on negative thoughts, Mark replaced them with positive affirmations. He repeated statements like, "I am qualified for this job, and I can do this." By challenging his negative thoughts and replacing them with positive affirmations, Mark was able to approach the interview with more confidence and ultimately landed the job. It's okay to prioritize your needs and say no to requests that overwhelm you or go against your values. This helps maintain your self-respect. Scenario: you're a busy student with a demanding course load. A friend asks you to help them with a group project that requires a significant amount of time and effort. You know you won't be able to give it the attention it deserves. Here's how to say no effectively. Be honest and direct. Clearly express that you won't be able to take on the project due to your time constraints. For example, you could say, "I'd love to help, but I'm already committed to so much coursework and won't be able to give this project the attention it needs." Offer alternatives. If possible, suggest alternative ways to help your friend. Perhaps you could offer to proofread their work, provide feedback, or connect them with someone who might be able to assist. Express support. Let your friend know that you support their project and wish them success. You could say, "I'm really excited about your project and I hope it goes well." By being honest, offering alternatives, and expressing support, you can decline the request without feeling guilty or damaging your friendship. If you're struggling with low self-worth, consider talking to a therapist or counselor. They can provide guidance and support. In conclusion, by understanding and nurturing your self-worth, you can unlock your full potential, build healthier relationships, and lead a more fulfilling life.